What's up, everybody? I'm Mark Feuerstein.
I'm Danny Pudi.
And we play Larry GAYE and
Nathan Vines.
in Larry GAYE, Renegade, male flight attendant. We're going to compete in a game of flight attendant.
Hi, my name is John Perone, and I've been a flight attendant for 23 years.
Hi, my name is Michelle Campbell, and I've been a flight attendant for 16 years.
Today we're going to be quizzing you on some inside flight attendant jargon.
Yep.
We're going to see how well you guys perform.
Having done a lot of research for the role of Larry GAYE, I feel like I'm going to do pretty well. I feel like it's going to go pretty well. You know what I'm saying, John? Let's do this.
What does the term working the village mean? Having promiscuous sex in a layover city. Working in coach or economy class. Calming down a plane of unruly passengers. Reading the pre-flight safety instructions to the passengers. Mark.
C, calming down a plane of unruly passengers.
Wrong.
Wrong.
A, having sex all over the plane.
Promiscuous sex.
God damn
Work the
it.
village, work the village.
Okay,
So working the village
All right.
means having promiscuous sex all over the plane?
No. All right.
What was the real answer,
What's the answer?
John?
Working in coach or economy class is the correct.
Thank you. Go, Michelle.
Okay.
You're killing it.
Bring it.
Rafties search. A, pre-selecting attractive passengers to share your raft in the event of an emergency. B, checking to make sure all safety equipment is on board. C, looking under seats for forgotten passenger items. Or D, checking passengers' bags who try to steal flotation devices. Danny.
C, checking underneath the seats.
D, checking for people's stuff.
No.
That wasn't even
Next.
an option. Looking for hot passengers to put a floaty on them.
That's it. The correct answer is A, pre-selecting attractive passengers to share your raft in the event of emergency.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what
share
I'm
your
doing.
raft with you.
What's a charm farm? A charm farm. A, front galley of a plane where you greet boarding passengers. The VIP frequent flyer lounge at the airport. C, the front check-in desk at an airport. Or D, flight attendant school. Charm farm.
Charm farm. Charm farm.
Farm charm.
Farm charm.
Farm charm.
I don't really remember all the answers, but I'm going to go with B.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Farm charm.
Farm charm.
Charm farm.
Charm farm.
Farm charm.
Answer.
From charm is C, the front desk area.
That was A.
Incorrect.
Incorrect about the letter that the answer was connected to.
What does the term crotch watch mean? Checking lavatory for people hooking up, checking passengers for seatbelts on, having passengers eye your crotch when doing drink service, being cautious when passing drinks to window seat passengers.
I'm going to go with B, checking to see that passengers have their seatbelts on.
Correct.
Yeah, crotch watch.
Crotch watch.
I'll be in charge of crotch watch
watch.
on this flight, if you know what I'm saying,
I
guys.
don't know what he's saying.
Crotch watch.
I don't know.
Whoa, guys,
What a game. What a game.
this is
What a game.
emergency landing. Okay.
Man, that really got you riled up.
It really
Crotch
did.
watch.
The next question is,
Give me the question.
What's that,
Give me
Johnny?
the question. We're listening. Give me the question.
what is a spinner?
Spinners.
A, broken overhead bin. B, passengers confused about their seating. C, squeaky airplane wheels. D, DVDs that are used for in-flight movies.
D, spinners are the DVDs. Wow.
Wheels on the plane.
squeaky
Go
wheels.
Spin, spin,
Spin and
spin,
squeak,
spin,
squeak. Okay, wrong. B, whatever B was.
Yes, passengers
I
confused.
knew it.
He always knows
I
B.
knew it, brother. I knew
Constantly
it.
spinning around, confused about where they're supposed to sit. All right, what is a slam clicker? Someone who doesn't come out of their hotel room for the entire layover. B, a squeaky seatbelt clasp.
Slam
C,
clicker? What was it called?
someone who won't fasten their seatbelt. D, passengers who slam overhead bins.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Double? Yeah, brother. Can you not? Are you okay, John?
Fine.
John, are you
Okay,
okay?
John?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Let's leave that table out of here.
That table?
We don't need that table.
Okay.
We were so excited, completely forgot the answer that we were so
Slam
excited
clicker.
it was.
I think I'm gonna say a slam clicker is gonna be the person who like really slams overhead bins.
Incorrect.
What?
Okay.
What did he say?
He said incorrect. You were incorrect. Another word for that is wrong.
Thank you.
I believe it was A. It was A. Yeah.
Flight attendant goes right to their hotel room.
Right, and they don't come out their whole layover.
What are they doing the whole
Which
time?
is, to be honest, what,
Charm Farm?
That's another
Yes.
movie.
but,
They're reading their in-flight manual. They're studying.
and can I just say before,
Coach.
So some of the really senior flight attendants who are older, who don't ever hang out with the crew, go grab drinks or dinner, they go to the hotel room, they slam the door, and they click the lock shut.
slam it shut, click
Click
the
it.
door.
And you don't see them for 24 hours.
Night night.
We asked 50 flight attendants following question, and we surveyed the top answers. Name the weirdest thing you found in the lavatory after a flight.
A passenger.
A dildo.
Sex toys makes the chart.
Yeah, baby!
goodness.
Sex toys and condoms, that's my middle
A
name.
big poo poo.
Bingo.
Nice, nice. Big poo-poo.
Number 2.
Nice.
Okay.
That was good, John. That was very good.
Nice job.
Okay,
Nice job. John knows
I'm gonna
his
go
dues.
with,
Tampon.
Yes.
Okay, the pilot.
is that the answer?
That's incorrect.
A baby.
The fetus?
A miscarried fetus?
No.
It got awkward just now.
Yeah. it
Oh
did.
my God.
But you're still failing on one thing. The number one
The
answer.
number one answer.
Okay.
Weirdest
It
thing.
would be a toupee.
No.
A full roasted chicken.
Kama Sutra.
Your underwear.
Belts.
Underwear. Hey, underwear. Of course. I mean, if you're
Clearly,
gonna
we're in
join.
the Mile High Club.
Yeah, there we go. Exactly.
The next question is, name something that passengers do that annoys you.
Calisthenics in the area, like exercise.
Yes.
Yes. Clipping their fingernails or toenails.
Yes.
Wow, dude.
I know this.
Okay.
You have a lot of pet peeves.
You know these. I'm telling you. People who give themselves haircuts on the flight.
People who lie down on the floor.
No.
People who take their dogs and walk them up the aisle, up and down the aisle. Still life painting in the aisle.
No.
Oh, people that tap on you when you're walking by.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Like, excuse me,
That's
excuse me,
annoying.
excuse me.
There's
Pokemon.
one more, you guys still haven't.
That's annoying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we asked 50 flight attendants, what percentage think male flight attendants are sexier?
Great.
We each get one guess, whoever's closest is, golden coffee pot.
Nice.
Okay.
I already have 6. So,
I have one. 85%.
wow, that's a great answer. So I'm going to go with 84% just to beat him because it's going to be lower.
It's actually 31%.
Oh, yes. I was 50 off, but I beat him.
So you won?
Our next segment, guys, is true or false.
Love true or false because you got a
Favorite thing,
50%
one or the
chance.
other.
Danny, your question is true or false? Lounge lizard. A flight attendant who is working the line currently and who would skip the use of a crash pad, instead sleeping in the lounge at the airport, usually to save money.
True.
Correct.
You did
Lounge
it.
lizard.
I'm acting happy, but I really want to beat you.
All right, next one, true or false. PAX, P-A-X, PAX. An abbreviation for passengers that has been adopted into everyday usage by many in the airline industry.
The answer is false. False.
Incorrect, Mark.
Okay.
Too bad.
Okay.
Danny,
Yes.
are you ready?
I'm ready.
Galley queen. An infant passenger whose parents treat it with utmost importance, which may result in a lack of polite behavior.
True.
False. The correct answer is a flight attendant working in the galley position who is very territorial and won't allow uninvited guests to step or lounge in his or her office.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Mark, moon or shine?
Okay.
When a crew member flies as a passenger but does not work on the flight because the airline needs to get them from one location to the next.
True.
The answer is false.
Oh, I so almost understood the question.
I still don't understand.
The difference in moon and shine, that's our terminology for when, let's say, Michelle and I are going to be serving you drinks on the cart. She's going to shine because she's beautiful and she's going to be looking at all the people with her face. And they're going to see my rear end. I'm mooning them.
Okay.
Whoever's on the front end and the back end of the car. Between you two, who would be mooning and who would be shining?
Shine.
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 Shine all day. Moon.
all
Look at,
the
I
time.
mean,
Okay, true or false? Miami Ice, a special beverage shared among crew members during an overnight stay, usually concocted from ingredients found on the aircraft, but you didn't hear that from us.
I'm gonna say, based on your reactions to this question,
true.
False.
False. Oh my God, that was a great
It
fake.
was.
There is a term for the concoction that we make, and it's called crew juice.
Crew juice. Nice.
Yes.
Crew juice.
Thank you guys for participating today in Flight Attendant Trivia. Today the winner is Danny.
What percentage of things that you do are right?
Okay.
0. Name something that you've done right. Nothing.
Nothing.
Name all your regrets. Too long a list.
Michelle, John, thank you so much.
Thank you guys very much.
We
Thank you so
were.
much.
Thanks for having us.
We'll see you in the air.
In the air, on the aisles,
Arrive alive or your flight's on us.
farm coach.